I just saw Chris Dyer, and I told him afterward that he didn't just change my day or my week. I think he changed my entire year.
50% of the meetings you're in right now are totally not worth your time, and you should not be in them, and I need you to stop doing them right now. Please. There we go. But what usually happens is we start meeting about one thing, and then we're meeting about it, and then suddenly that thing stops being a priority, and then we bring in something else, and we all keep meeting about it. We never said, well, are these the right people to be in here? Do we really need this? If you've got 3 layers of the hierarchy in a meeting, the meeting is wrong. So really go back and challenge with your team. Challenge every meeting you have. You will get so much time back. How do we make work work? Talked about how do we understand what and why is happening. We talked about how we can be the sense makers at work and with our clients. But how do we all get along and do a little bit better from a culture standpoint so that we can be more effective?
I just saw Chris Dyer speak today, and I really enjoy the yes mentality and saying yes to everything you can. I like that mentality and approach. I'm going to definitely try to implement that into my life.
Basically, what I'm asking you to do is I need you to be the translator, not the traffic cone. At work right now, you might feel like the traffic cone, oh, no, that's broken over here. Let's wait, hold on, that team needs to figure that out. Or no, we can't do that quite yet because this hasn't happened. I need you to be the translator and help people understand why. Help them understand what's happening in as few of words, effective words as possible. Can you imagine what would happen if you said yes to every single question that was asked of you? What if you did it for a whole week when you got back to the office? I will tell you, it works really great. Now, you can use this little trick called yes and yes but to kind of help you get around some tough situations. And so I decided to say yes for an entire year. Every one of my relationships got better. At the time I had teenagers, dealing with my teenagers got remarkably better. It's the same thing with everyone we're working with. If we're saying yes, that's a cool idea, let's talk about that. How do we do that? Let's figure that out. Ultimately, what I'm challenging you to do is to make sure that you are not allowing these things that you should be changing to rule you, because what you are not changing, you are choosing. Something is not right in your life, you need to change it.
I'd just like to thank Chris for coming in today. The points in his talk that really resonated for our organization here at OnStar are in particular AI and being able to adapt to change so that we can stay relevant. And a couple of things, the meeting audits, canceling those one-on-ones, and being able to give feed forward versus feedback so that we can look at how we can continue growing and continue learning and being better overall.